Welcome to the Duckfellas Podcast, your weekly dose of waterfowl wisdom, blind banter, and hunting stories that might just be mostly true. Hosted by Tyler, Kade, and I guess Austin. Three fellas, chasing feathers, and good times. Do us a favor and hit that like button or subscribe wherever you're listening in at today. Oh, there he is.
We're back.
There he is.
You got him on the stage this time. Good job.
Yes. Woo. So glad we can make it here again this week.
Beer crack and all. I like it.
Yeah, that was pretty loud. Can you keep that tone down a little bit?
I'm sorry. I'll get better. I promise.
No, you won't. You still haven't gotten better.
He's gotten better. He hasn't gotten better.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. Well, I would say hunting this week was pretty bit dismal at best. I don't think I went but a few times. Did you go at all? You went the first couple days of the week, didn't you?
Yeah. Just like just the first day.
Oh, yeah, but we talked about that on our podcast. We didn't do that till Tuesday last week, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I went hunting. I know for sure I went Thursday. Was that Thursday I went or Friday? I think it was Friday. With me and Noon.
Friday.
But that sucked. We spent most of the hunt in our truck because there was nothing flying, and it was not worth being outside in the cold for.
But that's all right. Some of us were at work.
Work.
Yeah. Can relate to that.
Yeah. What is that?
That's right. Unfortunately, neither of our wives won the lottery, so we had to go back to work this week.
Yep.
Dang.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's unfortunate, really.
Then you got old money bags over here that just doesn't have to work.
Yeah.
I don't.
Must be nice.
See, I haven't been working, so I have zero money, actually. That's the joke's on you guys.
Negative money.
The bank's going to be knocking on my door sooner than later.
You couldn't get that lucky.
I know. Hopefully they take Ellie first.
Oh, what'd she ever do to you?
Looked at me wrong. Have you ever hung out with that dog?
Yeah, she's cool. She snuggles with me, just not you.
Fair enough. New Year's. I mean, we did have a holiday this week.
Sure did. Pookie didn't.
Yeah, no. Pookie stayed home like a freaking loser.
Yeah. Some of us don't have that luxury, and we still have to work.
You can still go out for a little bit and hang out with your friend.
That is a pretty piss poor excuse, I will say.
Yeah, you're right. I could, but I have bad self-control, so I decided to just stay home instead of hating my life at 4 o'clock in the morning when I had to wake up for work.
That is a very, very good reason. I will give you that.
Yeah. I don't necessarily know, I guess, if it's my self-control or if it's you guys just being shitty friends, honestly.
I would go more with us being shitty friends.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, for sure.
Whoa. I mean, we did stay out a lot later than I had originally planned on.
Yeah, same.
It happens like that every single time.
Especially at that house. It's just like a magnet for early mornings.
Well, dude, they were still partying when I woke up in the morning.
Yeah, that will happen.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. We see the sunrise from time to time.
I'm dumb enough to do it, but usually in the summertime.
Yeah.
So I think we left around the same time. Like
Yeah.
1 or 1:30.
Yeah, something like that.
And then
That's plenty late enough.
yeah, I got up in the morning, went scouting for geese. Shouldn't have done that because I ended up getting my truck stuck.
Yeah, you did.
Ended up having to get Kade off the couch finally and come get me unstuck.
Got my nice clean truck all muddy, and
It's clean again. It looks good.
there's still mud falling off of it.
Is there?
Yeah.
I just washed that rental yesterday finally, and it was been wobbling the whole time.
Yeah, driving down the interstate, dude, there was mud flying everywhere.
Well, I mean, I guess we might as well go ahead and get into this week's shenanigans and topics. We'll let Pookie lead us into the topics of the week.
Bringing to you guys this week, we have brands and styles.
Hey, can you get like a little more cheerful with that? Like, don't just sound like you're being.
My bad.
No shit.
Sorry, guys.
Come on, guy.
Really happy to be here.
Have a little
Love-
pep in your step.
Love all of you guys that are watching us. Brands and styles of calls, types of boats and motors, and Goose Wars.
See, that was a little better. I mean, well, it's a work in progress. I
Yeah,
get it.
it's still gonna need more razzle. Like
Yeah.
when you pull over a car that has like 5% windows. We need that level of energy.
Dude, this morning when
That's
I
just something that
passed him this
that's
morning,
something that can't be replicated.
You just gotta have a imagination. I know that requires a brain, but still.
We don't have a lot of that sitting right here.
no,
Not a lot.
no,
None actually.
IQ negative.
All right. Popular brands of duck calls. What do you guys use, Kade?
I got a jargon, and I have a foils. I know Tyler's a big foils guy.
Always have been.
Sound good?
You're new to that jargon too this year, right? This is your first full season with it?
No, I had one. I had one for 4 or 5 years, but I made the mistake of going out and doing some decoy photography in the spring, and I took my little duck call with me and didn't take my whole lanyard, and it fell out of my pocket somewhere and never found it. That first one sounded better though. I don't know what the scoop is with this one, but that first one definitely sounded night and day better.
On the you talking about the Jorgens or what?
Jargon. Yeah.
Jargon.
Yeah, I'm with you on the foils. Always use his calls since I was a kid, pretty much. I mean, it was hard to beat that Buck Gardner double nasty too back in the day though.
Oh yeah,
that $20 call at Walmart.
Oh yeah,
you could rip on those things pretty well.
Yeah,
they sounded good, but I mean, it was still a $20 call. Like it would definitely get stuck or freeze up really easy.
Yeah,
and that's one thing I very rarely have a problem with, unless it's freezing. My foils never stick.
Yeah,
very rare, unless they're super dirty and I haven't cleaned them in a while.
That does happen.
Yeah.
Are you guys the type of guys that will run 2 different calls, like using 2 different calls, like during a hunt, or like once you get one figured out, are you pretty comfortable with it and just staying with it? I know obviously you guys, much more than me, like have called for a lot longer, have a lot more experience in it, have a lot more range in your calling. So maybe where a newer caller would need 2 separate calls to maybe have that range where you guys don't have to, I guess.
I would say it has a lot to do with what you're hunting. I mean, but I generally would say, yeah, I always like to have 2 calls, one that's more loud, crisp, and just get after them when they're way up, way far away or way high, whatever. And then I want one that's a little softer and sweeter that I can, when I'm trying to finish birds, I can switch to that call and get them down in there. When I could do the same thing with my open water call. I do that all the time. But when I do remember, I'll grab my other call on the lanyard and finish them with that one because it's a little bit softer, not as loud, and it's more friendly when they're closer.
So what are those calls for you? Like, what is that hail call that you're using?
I think my dead meat is the one I use to scream at them, get their attention, try and get them to break down and come to us. And then I think I have a timber rattler, and I use all single reeds. I'm not a particular fan of the double reeds as much, but
Same.
They're a little bit easier to blow. I think for beginners, I do think a double reed is something that can help a beginner learn how to blow a duck call, get the basics down, and then you can step up to a single reed and play with it because it's way easier to tune a single reed than a double reed.
And once you know how to blow it, you can get a lot more duck out of a single reed than a double reed. You're kind of limited with a double reed, I feel like.
Yeah. I don't think doing like that bouncing hen and some stuff like that is definitely a challenge on a double reed to make it sound good too.
Yeah, they just typically don't have as much like that squeak that you can get out of a single reed.
No, it's too stiff between the 2 reeds, I think.
Don't get me wrong. I'm sure there are calls that you can do that, but
I'm sure there's plenty of guys out there that can do it very easily. Just I'm not that caliber caller.
I'd still rather just blow a single reed and do it all myself, not let the reeds dictate how my call sounds.
Yeah, I don't want to be limited when it comes to that. I want to be able to have full range of however I need to call at the bird at the time.
Right.
And double reeds tend to stick a lot easier, I think.
They do. They definitely do. They freeze up so much quicker.
You get the spit in between them and they start sounding like shit. And
Except, I don't know about you, but I blow a lot of spit through my call and it's really annoying.
I typically don't unless it's like really cold out and it just like condenses all the air you blow into it. Then it's like a freaking geyser flowing out of there.
Acrylic, poly, or wood? What's your guys' go-to?
My go-to is an acrylic.
Same.
Now, if I'm just gonna have like, just a laid-back, relaxed hunt where I don't really care how we do, I do like the sound of a wooden call. Like an old Coca-Cola duck call is hard to beat for that sound, but you cannot get near as loud on a wood call as you can on an acrylic.
No,
or even
not
a
even
poly.
close.
But poly works pretty good for a lot of scenarios too. I mean, they're way cheaper calls. It's where you get your 20 or 40. I mean, anywhere from 20 to I'd say $60 range is your polycarb range, and then your acrylics you're not going to find a good acrylic call for less than 80.
Not even go to venture less than 100.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, especially now, like with the way everything's trending, I would agree with that.
Yeah, nowadays you're looking at $140 for a duck call compared to what it used to be like. I mean, the average price used to be probably $80 a call.
Yeah,
for a duck, and then goose was like 100 to 120.
How many calls are you guys running on your lanyards? What's the setup look like?
Too many.
I typically have 4: 2 duck, 2 goose.
Right now I have 3 duck, 1 goose, and 1 speckle belly, and I need to get rid of one of the duck calls because I cannot get the thing to sound right.
You need to get rid of that speckle belly call.
Oh, excuse me. Do you know how to blow a speckle belly call?
I don't know how to blow a regular goose call.
Does anybody else have a speckle belly call?
No.
Oh, okay.
How many specks have we killed in Iowa this year?
We hardly ever kill specks in Iowa, but I've killed a lot of specks with that call.
Fake news. Were you with him? Because I haven't been.
The one that we shot this year, we didn't have to call out. It was already on top of the boat.
He was doing it. He saw his friends and he wanted to party.
We didn't even have any spec decoys out, I don't think. It was all using the decoys.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was definitely like your 6 Canada floaters, and
Yep.
We didn't even have that many ducks out that day.
No, we did not.
What did we have? Like maybe a third of the little boat? We didn't have very many.
No, we had maybe like 5 dozen decoys out, I think, at best.
Yeah.
Thank God, because we had to brush all the snow off and all that stupid shit.
All the slush.
We do have a comment here asking about what the best zone to hunt in Iowa is. I mean, it really depends on the time of year, I feel like, for that. Me personally, we hunt primarily the central zone, but I do play in the south zone. I don't ever really go to the north zone, ever. I don't.
I've never hunted the north zone, and primarily when I hunt the south zone, it's for geese, and I hate geese. So
you just hate what geese do to you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I would say we're just really fortunate about what we have in the central zone and the amount of area that we have to hunt for ducks.
Well, we've got the biggest bodies of water to hunt.
Right.
In the central zone, other than, the Mississippi River that runs through all 3 zones, and you have the Missouri River that runs just in the south zone. The Missouri River can be a lot of fun to hunt in the south zone, and then Mississippi River can be very fun to hunt too, if you hit it right. Obviously, it's not what it used to be, and it's not consistently good anymore like it used to be. It's crazy how that's changed through the years.
We did have a couple guys from around here, though, that did go down there and smash them up later on in the season. And it looked like a good time. They shot quite a mixed bag of stuff, so that was kind of cool to see that.
Yeah, a bunch of losers.
The other thing with Central Zone, too, you got to think about the cities that we have in it. Like, those always hold geese because they think they're safe, and then their lovely little district ponds get all froze up, and they're like, oh, shit, we got to go somewhere else now.
I mean, I think almost all the major cities in Iowa that hold, I'd say, 75% of Iowa's goose population is in the Central Zone. So I would feel like if we had to pick a zone that's probably the best to hunt right now, I would say Central Zone is probably your best zone to hunt in Iowa.
For sure.
Unfortunately. Hopefully that changes soon.
On the rate that we've been going, I don't think there's a good goose zone in Iowa.
Yeah, not for us. We suck at killing geese.
Yeah, no kidding.
But we can get back on topic here. I just figured we'd touch that. Well, I noticed it.
I'm kind of looking at our notes here, and we got cut downs versus J-frames. Do you guys even carry any cut downs on your lanyards? Either of you?
I don't.
I've never even blown one.
You've never blown a cut down call?
No.
They're a lot of fun to call with, but
they're so loud.
Yeah, they're loud, but you can also get pretty sweet on them too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what a lot of the guys use down south in the timber. So they're not too loud where you can't use them in a timber, because obviously everybody down there uses a cut down call. Basically.
Right. No, but if you want them to be loud, like you can
can rip them. Yeah, I think a cut down has the best range out of any call there is, but I just don't ever use a cut down call. You gotta see that.
Damn.
Zach's coming at you right to the heart.
but he's not wrong.
You can pull that up on the live too. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know how.
Yeah, no, we can do
Oh,
it.
there it is.
Whoop, there it is.
Zach just thinks I blow everything. That's actually his job. That's why he gets invited.
Yeah, no, that's the only reason he gets invited.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, damn. Trace is even roasting me now,
Oh
too.
my gosh. Now we got,
The Acorn Cow guys are here.
they're back. They're back.
We are cooked. We are
Yep.
cooked.
I think the poll they put up was very biased. I don't think there was enough duck hunters that seen that post.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
No, and that really did come from like just that short conversation and that podcast we had with them. And I think if we were more specific in what banded duck you shot, like I think those numbers would have varied a little bit. I thought we actually did all right in that poll for like primarily being against a bunch of deer hunters only, but
Government goats.
high fence deer.
They got to give themselves the old timber tug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
good to go.
Swinging around in their tree.
Wow. Now we got both Embray brothers in here.
Oh, shit.
Well, let's keep rolling along here. What we got next? Goose calls?
Yeah, just rolling right into goose calls. I mean, it's pretty much the same exact questions with goose calls. We do have short reeds versus flutes. I've only ever seen flutes on the internet, like watch people like blow them on YouTube and whatnot.
Yeah.
I seen that comment. Oh, man.
No, a flute is pretty fun to use. It gets really deep and raspy, but you can't do the things you can do on a short reed with it. You can't go fast. You can't do all the stuff with it that you can with a short reed.
It is cool to watch somebody with a flute, though. Like,
No, it's awesome. Like, it's crazy to think that that's all they used to use for years, and now you can't hardly.
I will say, too, like, the guys that can blow a flute call can blow it fast. Like, if I blew a flute call right now, I'd sound like an absolute fucking idiot. But
I might have to get one just so we can try it out. Honestly, I just think that would be cool.
I think Hunter Grounds has videos on YouTube of him running a flute call. You need to
yeah, it's nuts.
look him up because Tim Grounds is probably the best, I'd say, all around goose caller there ever was.
Absolutely.
And his boy Hunter, he's won so many calling competitions in the competition world, and he can shred a flute. That dude can rip.
What are you guys using for goose calls? Brands? What do you got?
I just got a Bay Country Shore thing. That thing sounds pretty good. It's a little bit deeper than my Molt Gear MG Rush that I usually use. That's more my traffic or like really far out geese kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But that Bay Country gets nice and soft and sweet with them.
Yeah, I haven't used that or tried your call out at all since you got that one, because you used to use the Molt Gear primarily, didn't you?
Yeah, and then I had a Big Sean with, it's a flex call, like a rubber call, and then it's got flex guts in it too.
Really?
Yeah, it's really quiet, but oh my God, that thing, I used it last year in the fog, and you were just like, holy shit.
Dude, I will say that Big Sean, when you have geese close to you, like working you, that thing sounds just so sweet.
Yeah.
Like they just eat that shit up.
I need to get a new reed for it so I can actually use it. Because I've never split a reed on a call, and somehow I don't know if I got a stick stuck in it or what, but it broke the shit out of it.
I destroyed one of my short reed on my foils crime scene I had. I completely, dude, the reed was shot. Like, it was split all the way to the cork.
See, like, if it was on my Molt Gear, I could see it because I blow the absolute shit out of that thing. But I've never blown that call hard, ever.
We got Grandpa.
Grandpa does have a Big Sean that sounds damn good. He also needs a new reed for that thing because it's starting to sound like dog shit.
That guy don't even goose hunt. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He just ice fishes.
Anything to do with that side-by-side, buddy, he's in.
Yep. And then to answer Trace's question, I'll let you guys, what's your favorite breakfast that we make in the boat?
Dog, I'll tell you right now, the burritos this year with the duck sausage, absolute bangers.
Even the maple was pretty good. I was
Yeah.
surprised by that.
I almost thought the maple was better than the spicy.
I would agree, yeah.
It's a very close comparison of
Yeah.
both of those, but we had some damn good burritos this year.
Holy shit.
That's just some of Cade's trash falling over. If you guys were wondering, if you guys could hear that.
Oh boy.
It's really hard to beat a morning when you start out with cinnamon rolls and then have burritos after that,
That
for
is
sure.
fair. That is
I don't
fair.
know. I do like the old B's and G's with hash browns and bacon. I mean that, and even when we mix in eggs with it too, that can be making a haystack out of that just as hard to beat too.
Zach said the maple duck sausage burritos were the ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only problem with those is you would actually have to start selling burritos at the boat ramp because you could smell that shit from 5 miles away, dude.
Dude, that was insane. That maple smell in the boat last year when the first time we cooked it, I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, it's
No,
nuts.
when you were cooking it that day when it was snowing and Kade and I jumped out to clean off decoys, we're like trying to clean them off as fast as we can because we were at the far edge of the decoys and we could still smell it. So we're like running back because we were so hungry, ready to eat.
Yeah, we were waiting on you guys to get back. I'm like, hurry up. I'm starving.
Oddly enough, there were more than just us two in the boat with waiters on, though. I mean,
I was cooking.
Crazy how that happens.
yeah.
Who else was with us that day? I think Daniel. And was it Curtis?
Disco.
Yep.
Yep.
Disco and
Cletus.
skinny jeans.
You got skinny jeans. So I'm back on the Goose calls. Like I use the Northline now by Joe Hines, and since I bought that thing, I love it. That thing I can't blow a goose call as good as Kade, but I can rip it pretty good. That's my main goal for this year is to get a little better goose calling. I mean, I can call in geese no problem, but I want to sound better.
Yeah, I can second that because I have a Northline as well from Joe, and I love that thing. I mean, I've only had it for, like 7 or 8 months now, and just from where I've started to where I've come to now has been a long ways for me personally, but I really, really enjoy blowing that call and how it sounds.
Hunter wants you to blow a call for him.
Oh, do you have your calls with you?
No, because I brought the Jeep.
Mine are in
I-
that bag right there. Go
No.
grab it.
Did you get it?
I am not blowing that Bay Country. I've never blown that thing before.
Oh, come on. Blow the molt gear.
I have blown the molt gear, yeah.
You can run out to my truck right now real quick and grab my Northline. It's in the back seat. You can show the people what they
Hey.
want.
Let's relax, people. We want you guys to come back, not leave and never talk to us again.
If you're scared, you could just say that.
I will say, though, once
Scared.
I'd blown your Northline a couple times, and once I retuned that thing, I was like, holy shit, that sounds really good.
No.
If I wouldn't have just bought that Bay Country, I definitely would have bought one right then and there.
He did a really good job. I mean, it's very similar. I looked over the guts. They're very similar to the molt gear setup.
Yep.
But I don't know, just from what I can tell, it looks like he did a few things different, but either way, did a great job with that call. I'm very pleased with it. Have to break in that Temu microphone.
With the goose call, break it in, boy.
Break it in. I'm not fucking doing it. That's not happening. I'm not doing it. I'll be so embarrassed.
That's part of the fun. You're going to be embarrassed either way.
Nobody will respect us even more.
What's our next line for goose calls? Is that it on the goose calls or?
Acrylic poly and wood.
Yeah, we have acrylic, poly, and wood. And Kade, the other day when we were talking about calls, because I'm talking about getting a new lanyard and I'm talking about getting another duck call and everything. So I'm talking to Kade about it and I'm telling him what color I want. This dude swears that different color calls sound different.
They do for a fact, dog.
Dude, why do you think that?
This guy.
Next time you're at foils, especially goose calls are the ones that I've always noticed. But if you pick up the same exact call, a black versus an ivory, it sounds way different.
I don't really believe that.
It does. And
I mean,
even
it could be.
I would so disagree with that.
look at all the callers that call in competitions. They're always blowing a black call because they sound different.
I mean,
If
maybe.
you-
I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying I have never in my life heard that. Or
No, I just
even-
have a white call, so I'm just calling bullshit.
I've even seen it like Bobby Heim. He's the same way. He's always got black calls on his lanyard, black calls on stage. He swears they sound different.
I mean, maybe. I'm not here to say that that's not true. I'm just here to say that I don't necessarily believe that.
I'm just saying, I think my white call sounds my white Northline sounds better than his black, but maybe that's because I'm better than him and you tuned.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, you guys have the same call, right?
Yeah.
Different colors?
Yeah, but I haven't blown his white one. I'll make sure you bring it tomorrow when we hunt,
All right, yeah.
and I'll try it out and I'll prove Kade wrong.
And then we'll come back here and I'll tune them both the exact same and they'll sound different. I
No.
promise.
I think so. Any of you
No,
guys need a beer?
Don't
I'm gonna
touch.
get one.
Don't touch mine because I love the way that it sounds, and I don't want that to get fucked up.
All right, well, I'll tune his to yours then.
Yes, there you go. That's it.
I'm getting yelled at from everybody not to fuck with their calls. The answer is yes.
Yeah, I suppose I could probably dabble.
What? Oh, August said it's due to the heat factor when it's made, from what he's heard.
I didn't even know that dude could
See?
hear anymore.
See? I'm not the only one that knows it. I'm honestly surprised you didn't know it.
From what he heard, he can't hear us talking on the other end of the blind. What do you mean?
Too old, anyways.
Have I been getting any better at killing ducks at close range? Absolutely not.
I don't know. You did kill that goose the other day. That was pretty close.
That's not a duck, though.
I know, but that's an even bigger target that should be harder
is.
for you to hit up close.
No, because it's got more area that I can hit
maybe
without missing.
I don't know. Pretty sure the target range at 10 feet is still about the same on both.
It is. It's the same pattern, no matter what.
Yeah. Now that Pookie's out of here, we can really talk some shit.
We can.
What's our...
He just leaves the door open like he's born in a fucking barn.
Yeah, no. I just don't mind the heater just ripping now all of a sudden. So what's our... Oh, we got boats and motors next, don't we?
We do.
Ooh.
The first one is manufactured boats versus plate boats, and that's a great one for you to speak on because you have both of them.
I do have both of them.
You do?
I've had both, and I currently have both. I will say a manufactured boat for the everyday person is probably more than good. Like, it's gonna last you as long as you need it to last. Now, if you're gonna beat the living dog shit out of it, jumping logs or just breaking ice and just using it and abusing it,
That splattered me right in the fucking nose.
the plate boat's going to be the better option. And honestly, you get more bang for your buck because you can spend the same money on a plate boat and get a way better built boat.
Yeah.
But it's going to take longer to get. You can't go to what is it called? Southern Mud. And then
Yeah.
a couple other places around here. I don't know who actually sells boats nowadays, but you can go to a boat dealer and you can buy a John boat tomorrow and you could drive it home or pull it home. But you can't do that with the plate boat. I mean, you got to go to your builder and have him design it and then build it. My guy that I go through is like a year and a half, 2 years out.
Shit.
Well, hopefully you get to the point where you can start building them yourself. That'd be ideal.
Yeah, you gotta have a shop to do that first.
It's in the works.
I'm about to be homeless, dude. I'm going the wrong way.
I got this nice garage you can sleep in if you have to.
I'm going to cut a hole in my back fence. He's going to park his camper in my backyard.
Your neighbors would love that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they would actually hate us.
I feel like they already do.
Maybe a little bit.
Dude, I would hate living next to a state cop.
That's crazy. Neighborhood's so safe.
No, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do anything illegal.
No. Why would you want to?
No, not that I would want to do anything illegal. It's just you never know what happens when you get started partying naked.
Oh, God.
So what about the difference or preference between flat bottoms, semi-V, or V-hole?
Once again, that's going to apply to your situation you're in. I mean, if you're hunting a lot of shallow water, the flat bottoms are going to be your go-to on that. Then the semi-V is a flat bottom with a V front.
Yep.
So you can at least run some open water and it'll break the waves a little bit in the front so you're not just getting completely douched with water every time you hit a wave like a flat bottom does.
I don't know. Your boat still soaks me every time I hit a wave.
Every single time.
Maybe that's just the operator.
It's no.
Oh,
well,
wow.
then I guess it's fucking both of us.
Once again, maybe it's just the operator.
God damn.
That boat sits just low. It's got low sides, so you are going to get a little wet in that boat compared to...
You've also never ran it with the almost 900 pounds of decoys in it.
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I've gotten like a little wet when there's 3-foot waves, but that's it.
No, he's never ran it for an extended period of time with it because the day that he had to come back and pick me up, all the decoys were out of it. So that's a considerable amount of weight. Yeah, he does again.
I have ran it with all the decoys in it.
No, fuck you.
I went out scouting a couple times this year in that boat by myself.
Probably a 10-mile-an-hour wave.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyways. Then you got the V-holes, which is what my big boat is. It's a V-hole, but I've only got a 4-degree hole, so it's got a 4-inch rise from center. And that thing will break the waves amazing. And it'll break ice the best. Out of all 3 options, that's the only boat that will break ice consistently. And we can break on the very high side, you could break 5 inches of ice, but it does not like breaking 5 inches of ice.
Dog, we were breaking like 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still doesn't like it, and I prefer to only do about 5 inches.
I'd say fucking 4.
Yeah. I mean, there were a few times we were going through some ice that it would go up on and then break through a little bit later.
Yeah, 7 days later.
Yeah. Or we just get stuck on top of all the ice.
Yeah, there's that.
You are also one of the only guys from around this area that specifically run 2 boats for your setup too.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that run multiple boats, but it's just because they are running a mud motor and they don't want to load it down too heavy with people.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they'll run 3 or 4 boats just because of that.
But not because they have 1756 that's overflowing with decoys.
Yeah, there's that. It's not overflowing.
It's pretty fucking close.
See, the tarp holds everything and they're just fine.
That's a lot of decoys and a lot of weight for that boat.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
What else do we have here? Oh, I'm really curious about this because I don't know a lot, but jackplates and kickplate utilization.
We'll let Kade speak on that a little bit because this is kind of like his first year of running a boat with a jackplate.
Dog, I will never own a boat ever again without a jackplate. That thing is an absolute lifesaver.
That makes a world of difference.
Yeah.
Makes an outboard viable for the way we run them.
Yes, absolutely.
Without that jackplate, you're not going to go many places, period, during
No.
the season. Not around here. I mean, even when we're at winter pool, you're still just not going to have a good time.
No, because there's been times that I'm following you at whatever the hell you're running 50 mile an hour, and I'll
63.
Yeah.
Well, not usually with 5 guys in the boat, but
No, it does 62 with 5 guys in the boat.
Yeah, no, I opened it up this year with 5 guys in it, and we were at 62.57 or some shit like that.
Stupid.
It's not stupid. It's fun.
But there has been times like we'll run up into a shallow hole, and I'll just it's 3 o'clock in the morning, not using my brain. I'll feel the motor drag, and I'm like, oh yeah, shit, I got a plate back here. I can move real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, usually before we hitting that, I'm reaching back and because on the big boat, like the jackplate switch is not in as good a spot as it is on the little boat. When you're sitting down on that little boat running it, it's just kind of right there.
Mm-hmm.
On the big boat, it's mounted to my tiller handle, so I gotta grab the front of the tiller handle with my right hand and then reach back and trim that thing up all the way. But I'm just used to it, so it's just I'm just a creature of habit now with it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm getting used to it now. Like when I know we're getting into shallow spots, I'm like, okay, I got to pick the plate up, or I'm gonna absolutely fuck myself.
It is really nice to have that plate on it though, and be able to run that little boat so comfortably with that plate down and everything, and then just to get to those more shallow portions of it and just run it up, and then that boat with that motor on it, you can still get it on plane so fast that really it's still just a comfortable ride in it, but just the functionality of it alone is super nice.
Yeah, I feel like that boat with the jackplate is almost, like you can't baja out of
Sushi.
Oh God, you can't baja out of like sand and shit because you'll fuck the impeller up. But as far as like getting on plane in shallow water, I feel like it's almost the exact same as having a mud motor with that jackplate on it.
We can get up and go pretty much everywhere a surface drive can go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A longtail. Around here, a longtail's not gonna really go any farther than a surface drive because we got too hard of a bottom.
Yeah.
But we can go pretty much everywhere they go.
Yeah.
Now, it might take us a little bit longer to get out of there when we get there, but
I've said it before. That thing does, like your boat does 60 something. The little boat does 50. You make up your time times like 7.
yeah, no, I've passed plenty of people that have left the same time I did, and I have to put out for half a mile.
Yeah.
And then get on plane, and we catch them before they get to the ramp, and it's really not that far of a run.
No.
Well, just that day that it was me, you, and Neuendorf, and I couldn't, the only time I couldn't get the little boat on plane because all the water had blown out with that 37 mile an hour wind. But as soon as we got, it took me longer to get out of the hole than it did after we got out to get back to the ramp.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, this is stupid.
That's how it works, and it doesn't matter where you're at.
No.
That thing freaking rips.
It kind of sucks though, because I messed up the little boat's prop and the big boat this year too. I messed up both props myself because I got back to the boat ramp and clipped some rocks with the little boat that day, and it really messed with the blades. And then the big boat, I was putting the boat on the trailer, and I got rocks in the prop on the trailer.
Not good.
No.
Stop throwing rocks from the boat ramp to test the ice.
For the love of God.
It should be a writable offense.
Yeah.
It should.
Jail.
Straight to San Quentin. Dude, your phone vibrates like crazy.
Yeah. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm a
It never-
particular person.
For one, it never stops going off. And for
No.
two, the vibrate on that thing is like fucking out of this world.
I feel like you got that vibrate set like extremely high for a reason.
If you guys are wondering, the Raiders beat the Chiefs, so somebody should probably check on your brother-in-law
Yeah.
because
he's fine.
he's going to hear about it for the next couple months.
Someone's going to have to check on Neuendorf, too. He's going to be bad, too.
He should be in here. Neuendorf, are you okay?
Ooh. Ooh.
He might not be okay. He's not commenting.
Oh, no.
What we got next on
He
this
just sent
list?
me a snap.
Mud motors against outboards.
Ooh.
The hot topic for Dad over here.
Hold on.
You love mud motors, right? He just said, no, I'm not okay.
No, Chris. No. Neuendorf's not allowed on those days when we have extracurricular activities.
Neuendorf's not very ambidextrous.
Yeah, he's just we tried it one day and it just did not go well, so
Tyler, have you read that new comment yet?
that's the one I'm responding to. Yeah, no. Yeah, we don't let him. He just, I don't know. It's those nubs just don't do the trick.
No, I want to hear your opinion about all these outboards that we hear all day long while we hunt, running back and forth.
Outboards, you don't hear very many of them.
Sorry, mud
I was gonna
motors.
say
Mud motors. My fault.
I mean,
We have mud motor races, not outboard races.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I get why the guys have them. I mean, it's way easier. It's way easier to get to the places we go to, and everybody hunts with the surface drive, especially if you don't know how to run a boat that well on an outboard. Now, you can do it with an outboard. It's going to cost you a little more money in the long run to do it with the outboard setup, but I think they last longer and they're way more reliable than that lawnmower engine.
That is the big problem with the surface drive is it is a lawnmower engine, straight up. Like there's no question about it. It's a lawnmower motor.
Well, I know we both know two guys personally that, well, one guy, his motor didn't even make it to duck season and blew up. And then the other guy blew up his motor, within the first 2 weeks of season?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks about.
So, I mean,
That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was really fun.
yeah, that's right. You were there the day that one of them blew up.
I was. If that wind would have been blowing the opposite way and we could have got on the opposite bank that we ended up on, it would have actually been all right. We'd have been fine.
You know, the last time I didn't break down, but I ran out of gas in the boat. I launched at one ramp, ran all the way up in a boxcar, and then there was lights everywhere. I said, screw this. I'm by myself. Turned around, ran all the way back down the lake, and I was getting close to where I wanted to go, and it started sputtering and then died. I'm like, shit. So I pulled the motor cover off. I'm like, what is going on here? Because I didn't have my fuel gauge hooked up because I just unhooked it for some reason.
Einstein.
Yeah, not a good idea. And then I realized I was out of gas. So I just floated into a spot and I ended up killing my 6 ducks. And by the time I killed my 6 ducks, another guy brought me gas and I was good to go. Left. Called it good.
Zach with the humdinger.
Yeah.
You know what else he ever runs out of? Propane. Yes, he does.
Facts.
More than one time now we're on this kick.
This is why he doesn't have friends.
I will say, if Zach would have just had waterproof coat that day, he would have been in a lot better situation, though.
Yeah, I can relate because I've hunted out of that boat with a waterproof coat that doesn't have burn holes in it, and it's a lot different.
Yeah. I mean, you know, when you know it's going to rain, you'd think you'd come prepared to hunt in the rain.
At least in my defense, I tried. I just didn't really have a choice when I found out at 9 o'clock the night before that my coat was burnt.
Yeah, no, dude, you were cooked from the beginning.
But then Neuendorf shows up in a hoodie and a vest.
Yeah, that was not a great move.
Yeah, and then he's sitting over there next to me shivering the whole time. I felt bad for the guy. And then you guys wanted me to pick if we're leaving. I'm like, guys, I'm dry. Like, don't ask me. Like, I'll hunt all day. I'm not uncomfortable.
That was cold.
I will say, running your little boat back when
That guy sounds like a deer hunter.
look at that guy.
Oh, fuck, he's here.
Grandpa's here.
God damn.
talking all that shit, and then he just shows up.
That's why you don't talk shit about.
I really gotta hide my location. He's probably got fucking air tags on my shit too.
Yeah, probably. But running your little boat back when it had that boss on it was really, really fun too. That thing was just so touchy that, like, when you went, you went.
Yeah, no, that thing was it was a lot of fun to run, but it was not as fast as it needed to be.
No, it was slow.
Yeah,
Compared to what you have now.
it only did like 35, 40.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get worse and worse looking every time I see you. Isn't it though? I get it. It's all right. Now we have
Crazy
stalkers
coming from him.
We have stalkers showing up
That's
for us
crazy
now.
coming
I
from
love
that
it.
guy.
He must be camera shy. He knows right where that camera's at.
Yeah.
He's
I
got
mean,
the-
he's just standing
door
right off his
open.
camera. That's crazy. Got the door open, letting the heat out.
Yeah,
I'm
all the
freezing.
heat's leaving.
Look at this guy.
Oh fuck, he's about to flip me over.
Be a lot cooler if he did.
No.
No.
Be kind of funny.
How about no?
You was talking about them calls earlier, the plastic. So Doug Hess, you know who he is.
Yeah.
He said that depends on the blank and the color.
Give me your mic.
Yeah.
He said
Why don't you here? Why don't you take this seat? You know what you're talking about. I gotta use the bathroom anyway.
Shocker. That's like the 55th time he's used the bathroom tonight already.
That dude has a bladder the size of a fucking peanut. It's
I
bad.
don't even know if it's that big.
that's what happens when you have real small tools to deal with,
You gotta on that one. You gotta crawl right up on it.
like this close.
You're getting there.
Yeah, no, he deep throats it.
Austin deep throats it, but he's a pro. So
That's what I heard. That's why you guys like hiding with it.
He's definitely better than Neuendorf, that's for sure.
Nice. Is that kind of his profession? That's his way to contribute since he can't use a call?
it is. It
Yeah,
is.
Nice.
That's how he keeps the spot.
It is indeed.
Cool. So the way that was explained to me on your
The color.
calls, yeah, the colors, black obviously is more dense the way that Doug explained it to me, but the whites, purples, all that sort of stuff is how it's treated in that blank, will vary from call to call. And it's no different than wood. If you got a chunk of hedge, this chunk of hedge will be different from another chunk of hedge, even though it's cut from the same tree.
Right.
It'll be different from call to call. He said, actually, you'll have a run of calls that all tune real easy. And then the next chunk of calls that comes out of that other wood, he said he'll fight all day long trying to do it.
Yeah. No, when I used to use wood a lot, it was always Coca-Cola.
Sure.
Because that was to me the best sounding wood call you could get back
Yep.
then.
Yep.
Even now, I'd say it's probably one of the better sounding duck calls there.
Yeah.
Get.
Them, I can't remember what the name of that wood was that he got with some kind of special, and that stuff was just absolutely ridiculously hard.
Was
He
it
said-
morning?
That that's that. At your age, my age is a little different, but that's why I have a young girl, because that's the only way I can keep that stuff up.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so that's the way it was explained to me. Because it was funny, because like you said, you can grab one call that's, man, that thing just, the minute you pick it up, you're just like, oh, this is it. I'm buying it. No, I don't care what the cost. If it's $300, whatever,
Yeah.
I'm going to have it forever. The next call you pick up, it's like, whoa, I wouldn't give you $10 for it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think this is the problem with us waterfowlers. It's like, oh, I'll buy this one. I'm going to use this one forever. And then you see another one like within the next year and you're like, oh, you know what? I kind of like that one too.
Right.
I'm going to buy
right,
this one.
Right. Too, when you guys are talking about calls, and, I ran into it years ago. I mean, it's not so much now, but guys would buy, Buck Gardner calls right off the shelf, and they're like, oh, I want to learn how to blow a duck call. I'm like, well, listen, if you're gonna, that's great and all, if you want to go spend $20 and buy a duck call, but man, spend at, $50-$60, get something that somebody's actually made and take the time, not production. And I mean, that's my opinion, but production call, yeah, you can make it sound good, but it's not, you can't do the things with it like you can with something else.
But like when I was mentioning the Buck Gardner call, like that double nasties, like that was a call that me growing up, I could grab it off the shelf and I could rip it right out of the box.
Yeah.
Almost every one of them on the double nasties. But
He was a whole different guy all on himself, though.
that guy could make he could make a duck call.
Yeah. Did you ever met him?
I did not ever meet Buck Gardner personally.
He was a big dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He was a big guy, but I mean, he would tell you anything you wanted to know about duck hunting, duck calling. I mean, anything. And he would be, we need more guys like him nowadays.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, Jeff is a lot like him when it comes to like work with, like if you ever see Jeff Foils at a show and you just stop by his booth and talk to him, even if you don't have one of his duck calls, 9 times out of 10, if he's not just swamped with people,
yeah,
he'll tune that call for you no matter what the brand is, and he'll help you out with it.
Yeah. You know, a guy that tunes goose calls, it kind of
that
thinks
guy
he knows
sucks.
I think he knows what he's doing, but thinks he does. I can remember when he couldn't hardly blow a goose call.
Yeah, no shit. That was like when I first started hunting with you. That was absolute dog shit, dude.
That kid's come a long ways, though. And I don't know, 10 years I've hunted with you?
Yeah, pretty close. Close to
Something
10.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That big mud ordeal out there
Oh,
White Breast that time. Stepping in 6 inches of mud, and then below that 6 inches of mud was nothing but just muck. And oh man.
yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, before the water gets on top of that stuff, that mud sucks. But
No,
once-
that was the spot that we found the geese the other day. Yeah, it never gets hard.
where at? Oh,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that spot. They don't ever get any more water on it.
No.
It's just it's that depth all year long.
And you guys never got into some of that hunting in that area. I think we all know where it's at. But so back when I first started hunting that, back during the big war.
Back in Nam.
Fred Flintstone was running around back then.
Right.
Great Depression for sure.
Yeah, that's how Great Depression started. But that it was that whole back area was nothing but all cattails.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't have a dog back then, so I had to shoot my ducks like close, because if you had any kind of wind or wall, you wasn't going to retrieve them.
Yeah,
because I mean, you was literally, I would sit there and rock into that mud and get down to about hip deep so I could be level. Because I mean, you were only talking that much water, but you'd be 4 foot of mud. Oh, it was horrible.
so you just bury yourself in the
Just
mud?
bury myself in the
No,
mud.
thank you. I'm not doing that.
But you
Was
had
that-
to, you
was
had to,
Was that back in like the wax waiter days or what?
dude.
They didn't have waiters back then. What do you mean?
If you never had rubber ball waders, red ball rubber waders, what they were called red ball rubber waders, and that's my God, they sucked. So here you got, here some people just complaining about, man, my feet are cold in these 1,200 gram thin slate waders boots, and oh man, I just don't know how I can stand to hunt out here all day long in this heated boat, and my feet are cold. Really? Really? You never hunted in rubber.
Why are you looking at me?
So
Really?
you've been around long enough that you've seen the kind of evolution of waders. Do you remember? So going from like when we first got neoprene waders, that was like the biggest hype because they were so warm, right?
Yep.
Like everybody loved them.
Yep.
And now looking back, like what we have now, everybody's going to these Shins and Sitka waders and dive bombs that we're back to what we started with. No insulation in
Yep.
waders other than the boot.
Okay, so the difference, I mean, here again, in my opinion, is the rubber. We had Lacrosse
Mhm.
was a big brand back then. I mean, obviously, it was still a big
They're
brand.
still huge, yeah.
Yeah,
I
still
think
big
they
now.
make the boots for the Shin waders.
Do they?
Mhm.
Okay, so
Well, as long as they're on the waiters, right? They're not that big of a deal.
yeah, and then people use felt sole waders. I mean, they still do now for fishing, but the old rubber waders, canvas waders. The thing that they sucked about the canvas.
Ooh, that was loud.
Oh, really? Oh, my guy. So the canvas waders, they were so hard to get on and off because they were, it sucked.
Yeah, no, they were a pretty stiff material.
Yeah, but these breathable waders, man, I'm not a fat guy, but I ain't the skinniest guy in the world, but they're 10 times easier to get on.
At least you know.
I'll own it. I don't care.
Hey, what I want to know every time that I've hunted with you in the last, I shit you not, 10 years.
Yeah.
Who's the first one that asked for a little bit of heat?
I can't hear you.
I imagine it's probably the really old guy.
Yeah. I shit you not. We'll legit park the boat, and he's like, "How about a little heat, boys?"
That's okay, August. It's usually between Kade or Pookie over there.
It's
Who
usually Pookie.
asks that for the heat?
It's usually Pookie. Though.
Yeah, no, it's usually Pookie.
Yeah.
Usually, but Kade did turn his heater on first a lot this year.
I did.
I mean, if you got it,
I did.
why not use it?
Yeah.
I don't because I'm sweating. That's why.
No, it's because this motherfucker runs out of propane all the time.
I hear an ongoing trend here.
You know what's crazy though is both of these people have moving vehicles that operate down the highway, right?
Right.
We also have
They could
propane tanks sitting legit right here.
Yeah, or you could just bring the propane.
Right.
Or ask, hey, is the propane tank full? Oh, I don't know. There's one time that I did make the mistake of saying we're probably good. Other than that, they're more than capable of going out there and filling a propane tank and bringing a propane tank.
But on the bright side of that, I would rather run out of propane than I would boat gas.
Yeah, no, I've been there and done that too. Yeah.
Yeah, we had to come across Lake Red Rock one time, me and Phil, and I'm back
Shut
there.
up.
I'm back there with the gas tank, tipping it, making it lean right to where the pickup tube is. Oh man, I just don't run out of gas. Waves are breaking over the bow of the boat, and I'm like, this was not going to end well. But getting back to your waiter thing, like these breathables and the way that all that. I mean, it's kind of like anything. The way that duck hunting has evolved since I first started to the
500 years ago.
So what you guys have got now is it's made it better, but
It's definitely made it better through the years. I mean, the gear has gotten 10 times better in the past 10 years.
20 times better, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, when we hunted in snowstorms,
Like more hunters can stick it out in the cold.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's way easier to go out there in the cold on them brutal days that nobody would be out there on.
Yeah.
Now you see people out there, and
Yeah.
it's not just the diehards. There's a couple
Cool.
just random people out there too.
you guys, I mean, but you got heated coats, you got heated socks, you got heated gloves. I mean, you got all that stuff at your.
What the fuck you looking at me for?
Just got a bunch of
your
all that stuff here recently.
God damn.
Nah, it's fine. Just let these two hash it out.
Oh, God. You're leaving me again? You left me with Pookie the first time.
Hmm.
What do you got? Are you an outboard guy or a mud motor guy?
Oh boy, what's that saying? Situation dictates purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, there again. So if you're hunting a lake and you're hunting deeper water, outboard. I mean, all day.
What about an outboard with a jackplate?
Okay. So okay. If you're going to run an outboard and you're running in a lot of cabbage, I don't care what you got for a prop. I don't care what you got for a jackplate. It's going to get wrapped up.
Right.
So and
Dad says no.
It does not get wrapped up like a mud motor does.
no, if you don't have 5,000 horsepower,
Who the hell has 5,000 horsepower?
I don't know, the funny guy in the hat right next to me,
Not 5. I don't have
No
any money. We just
shit.
went over this. I haven't worked.
300 horsepower. Okay.
343.
What
343.
has that been dyno proven?
100%.
Okay.
Fuck.
You know, we're in a race shop, so I mean, horsepower gets still ran pretty liberally.
No, it's a former race shop. Come on.
Yeah, this is not an active race shop currently. Maybe soon. Maybe not.
Okay.
This is the fucking podcast.
But no, if you got you got an outboard that's got 300 horsepower, and a normal guy
Oh, Jamal.
that's got an outboard that's got a 25 horsepower motor, he got this stems back from back in the days when I used to hunt at Corville. There was a little place called Round Pond. We had to wait for guys with big motors to go through the bust up all the cabbage and everything, because at that time all we could afford was a little 9.9.
Yeah.
And it would just get wrapped up and couldn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, this was before even the invention of mud motors. But
Yeah.
so
no.
yeah, I if you got enough horsepower to get through that stuff, great. But little guys, it's a struggle.
Yeah, but hunting the big reservoirs nowadays, it seems like we always have a high water in the spring and the middle of the summer, so we don't ever have the vegetation we used to.
Yeah, and you're not wrong.
So I mean, what was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago maybe? We had such good vegetation. Like the grass grew up, the willows grew up, cattails, the whole 9 yards grew up really well. And you're right. I mean, the smaller horsepower motors don't go through it as well, but the one nice thing is about an outboard is you throw it in reverse and you hammer on it reverse once, and it does
It'll
shed
spin it off. Yeah.
compared to a surface drive or any kind of mud motor.
I've never, I mean, I can't say never, but there's very few times that I've never gotten somewhere that I couldn't get with an outboard. Like,
Right.
if I want to get there bad enough,
You're gonna get there.
I'm gonna get there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been times that I can remember. You don't remember the old duck boat? It was a 1460.
Now,
And
he was
this
probably
thing-
still shitting his diapers back then.
Dude, this thing was a
Definitely.
You want to talk about a tank? This was made out of plywood. It was a plywood blind. I mean, it was so stinking heavy. But we would push. I would be behind the boat pushing. A buddy of mine would be up on the front pulling with a rope. My dad would be up in the boat with a push pole outside of it, pushing back behind us, trying to get us through the mud. And as we're going across the mud, we're leaving tracks through the mud because you could see where the boat was sliding around the bottom. And
Right.
yeah, would it be great to have a mud motor back then? Probably, but would a mud motor have gotten that heavy of a boat through that situation? Probably not.
No.
Yeah. So how bad do you want to go to where the ducks are at? It doesn't matter what you got for motor. You're going to want to get there.
Depends on your drive to get there.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, the personal willpower goes a long ways compared to a mechanical object.
dude,
It goes further than any motor possibly could.
Well,
Yeah.
Kade knows, but buddy of ours, Judd, we was actually hunting white breasts. I had a 14-foot canoe. This is a true story. Had a 14-foot canoe, and we was on one side of white breast, literally watching ducks dump in by the hundreds on the other side. There's 2.5, 3 foot white caps going across white breast. And we look at each other and we're like, well, the ducks want to be over there. They don't want to be where we're at. So here we go, the canoe. We throw like 6 decoys in this canoe and we start paddling across white breast. Waves are breaking over the side of the canoe. We go over there, shoot our ducks. 15, 20 minutes later, we're done for the day.
Now, to any listeners, I don't recommend doing that because I really don't feel like coming and rescuing you.
Yeah,
But-
we're out hunting the next day and we find out that somebody fucking died.
Yeah. No. And
But there again, it goes right back to how bad do you want to get your ducks? You know,
Yeah.
but the safety stuff that is out today, life jackets that will, I mean,
inflate when you hit water.
yeah. But I mean, if you don't have that stuff in your boat nowadays, I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
So, interesting fact on the life jackets. Out hunting our spot up north, where we go.
Mhm.
You get pulled over by DNR. DNR says, if you're hunting here, you have to wear your life jacket while you're hunting. Got a ticket for it.
Which game warden? We'll talk about
For
that.
South Dakota. From South Dakota.
No, you don't.
That's my argument.
So, I mean,
That's exactly. Yeah.
I know the
like,
game
what?
warden's up there very.
It wasn't Tyler
No, there's another
or
guy.
Taylor. What was his name? It was the old guy with the glasses.
It was the old guy with the glasses.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's it. It was inside the boat, just going up and down. Him and his buddy.
I usually bribe him a little bit with stuff too.
Yeah.
So I'd bring him this soda from back home and give it to him, and dude, he would leave us alone immediately
Yeah.
because we give him that soda every year, and he's just happy to see us because he'd be happy to pull us over. And we always got checked. He'd go through the boat, check the safety equipment, make sure we had everything.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "You got any of that ski in the truck?" Yeah, dude, I got a case of it. He's like, "Is that for me?" Yeah, go ahead and take that. And he's like, I thought so.
So
So he'd always stop at the truck and grab that.
Now
cookie
he
and
just
take it
holds
home
up
with him.
boxes of Christmas tree cakes and he's like, hee hee.
Nah, he don't. He don't fall for that trick. I tried it once. It didn't work out. So I got arrested. Whole 9 yards.
would that be a bad idea then if you offered them alcohol while you were out hunting?
Yeah, no, I think that would probably be a bad
That
idea.
would be a
Yeah,
bad-
that
okay.
would not
I
go well.
I wanted to make sure that wasn't out.
feel like you probably don't want to show you have alcohol on the boat whenever you're
Yeah.
hunting. Highly frowned
Yeah.
upon.
So pop, then that's
Yeah.
the way to go.
Pop.
You have to sing the link on that.
It's really expensive if you order it online.
It's got to be cheaper than a ticket.
Depends on what ticket you're getting.
But
Oh boy.
all right, well, you kids have fun. This has been fun.
Will do.
Yeah. No, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Just got back from ice fishing.
Yeah.
We were talking
Go
shit
there.
about you ice fishing, not
Yeah.
shooting geese.
Yeah, you know what?
We're not
Well,
shooting geese either,
hey.
so it's okay.
There's walleye tastes better. I'm just telling you.
Have you never had the duck and goose the way I do it? Have you?
No,
No. So you
I don't
can't,
get
you can't
invited
say
to
that.
kid parties.
I don't know how you do duck and geese. Like, it's hard to beat walleye on the ice.
Yeah. Walleye from 30 foot of water in the wintertime when they're 18, 20-inch walleye. That's candy.
Dude, we all know somebody lied to you about 6 inches anyway. They're not fucking 18 or 20.
That's right. This is 6 inches all day long.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
boy.
way they're never disappointed.
That is fair.
Did you only have inflatable life jackets in the boat?
What's that?
Yes, we only had inflatable life jackets in the boat whenever you got stopped.
So
You probably had regular
Here's-
life jackets too, didn't you?
I did. But here is another thing. Their life jackets, like the inflatable ones, make sure, I mean, and this might be a no-brainer to some people, but to some people it ain't. If you order them like off of Amazon or Temu, anything like that,
Your favorite website.
because you're trying to save money, make sure they're U.S. Coast Guard approved.
Yep.
Because
That's a big one because
Yeah.
they're not. I mean,
that
it
is
doesn't
an
make you a life
automatic.
jacket.
Yeah, that's a deal. But
I would say to his comment though that if they are the inflatable life jackets, you probably do have to have them on no matter what because that's not a life jacket you can grab
and throw.
as you're sinking and
Right.
put it on. Like
Yep.
you have to have that on to hunt. So I would say to answer that question, yeah, you would need to have. If you run in only those life jackets, you need to run with those on at all times when you're running the boat.
And in that rate, if you only have those, you're probably supposed to hunt with those on too.
I don't know
If
if
I'm
you'd have
not mistaken.
if the boat's not moving, you don't have to have a life jacket on.
See, and that was what my argument is. It's like, okay, wait a minute. I'm stationary. I'm sitting. Like, what's the deal? And he's like, nope. If you're hunting, you have to have a life jacket on. And I don't know. Now, this could be another thing.
It could be a
So-
South Dakota law.
Well,
Yeah.
or is that not regulated? Is that U.S. Coast Guard regulated water up there in that part, or is that controlled by the state? Because I know on the Mississippi River, there are certain parts of the Mississippi River that are U.S. Coast Guard regulated.
No, that's a federal waterway.
Yeah, some of it. There's certain sections through
Where where you were and where you would be hunting in that area, it's all federal water.
up there.
Yes,
Okay.
Mhm.
So, but is that U.S. Coast Guard
that
regulated?
would be U.S. Coast Guard laws.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's not
federal.
state mandated laws; it's federal.
So
Because the Coast Guard's federal.
what you're saying is the nice little orange plate that I got on my boat, I probably need to make that go away.
Orange plate.
Or that little plate that says this horsepower or this boat is only rated for this many horsepower.
Yeah, definitely get a ticket for those. But if you take it off, you can get a ticket for not having it off.
Yeah.
Unless in Iowa here, you
Unless
get
it
a ticket
says
for
OR. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
You can't. do it
yeah,
in every
no,
state.
I did.
I've been telling you to call him.
Yeah, Pookie says we need to get our local state conservation guy on here, but he's
And now
entirely too scared to call him.
I
for
think he's
whatever
our
reason.
only guy now, isn't he? Because
No, he's still.
he's retiring soon though, isn't he? Or
Yeah,
this year? I thought it was after like
I thought it was
December
first of
31st.
year, yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah, and they're not filling his position, so it's just Hoffman.
Really?
Yep.
I like Hoffman. I get along with
I
him.
thought they weren't. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. They are filling his position. I lied. Austin lied to us the first time.
Yeah, I would say if you're gonna run the inflatable life jackets, I would definitely wear those at all times running the boat. If you have either the old orange ones, like just the standard ones, you don't need to wear those. Or if you have the sport ones, I think when it comes to waterfowl hunting, I think the old orange ones, the standard cheap ones, are probably your best option for
Yeah.
when you're wearing your waders and everything because you can get to everything easier, and they fit just easier. But if you have the inflatable ones that are going to inflate when you hit water, I would be wearing those at all times. Otherwise, you can get, not at all times. I think when you're sitting, you're fine. But when you're running the boat, you need to have those on.
Yeah, make sure they're outside of your coat, not inside your coat.
Yeah, they need to be on the top layer of everything.
Yeah.
Because I could see that happen. I mean, you can't believe things back.
Right.
It's fucking normal that live north of Highway 2.
Yes. This guy.
The guy just shooting
Shooting
darts from left field out there.
I know it. I don't get what I was gonna give you a bag of walleye, but no more. Screw that.
Damn.
I hope you don't have window tint. You're screwed.
You better drive now.
Yeah, get out of here.
But, well, I suppose I'll give this back to Pookie Bear.
Poopy?
Yeah. He's quite a guy, but no, thanks for letting me chime in.
Yeah, I don't know why you were gonna just try to hang out by the door and not.
Yeah, just
Well, I just
peek
didn't want
through the door.
I didn't want to. I was actually gonna peek in the door and just moon you. That's what I was gonna.
That would have
do.
been pretty funny.
It's a good thing you don't
That's
have
what I was-
windows, because he'd just be sitting there at the window, still just scratching at the window.
I would have probably just been like a cat or something.
We just see him on the computer, just peeking up into the window.
Yeah. That's what I should have done.
We wouldn't have been able to see you though. There's
That is
too much light reflection.
That's one thing he just pointed that way. Made me think about it. One thing when we're doing these podcasts, you should pull up the stream on the TV
Oh yeah, you could see it.
Oh, dude,
and then just have it muted, and then you can see everything so much better.
that's genius.
Hey, quick thing while I'm in the garage. That $10,000 deal.
Oh
up there,
man,
is that check still valid or is that not?
No, it's void.
It's void. Okay. All right.
No,
I'm just curious. I didn't know how that worked out. All right, guys.
God damn. Hey, pull him over when he leaves.
Good chatting with you, Tyler. Kade,
for sure.
Yeah, well, hopefully see you never.
you guys stay gay. That's all I can ask.
Can you grab me one on your way back?
No.
Oh boy.
But all right.
Well,
I'm out
Safe
here.
travels home.
Yeah.
Have fun ice
Yeah.
fishing the rest of the year.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
down-
we're gonna be doing that much around here. Well,
No,
we,
the ice is too.
we was
trash.
clear.
Down by the
hours
chickens
north.
fuck the hoot owls.
Yeah, we was 8 hours north of here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we drove. So fun fact, that nice brand new side by side I got.
Uh-huh.
We got 3 miles out on the ice, and I shut it off and went to start it back up to leave, and it fired up, died. Fired up, died. Check engine light comes on. I'm like,
Nice.
Are you kidding me? Out here 3 miles on the ice in the middle of nowhere, and this thing. So me and Polaris, we were gonna have a little chit chat session.
Did you get it back home?
Yeah, it fired back up. The check engine light stayed on the whole way.
I would have cut a hole and just sunk that fucking thing.
No, I've already been through the ice that once. That is not any fun. Yeah.
2 insurance claims are no good.
Yeah, life. Yeah, it wouldn't even be. It'd be less than a year that I have 2 of them. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a bad.
Not good.
Yeah, no, that wasn't. I wasn't an awful lot of fun the first time. I don't recommend. So. All right, guys, have a good one.
Yeah.
You too.
Get your spot back, Pookie.
Yeah, come on. What kind of blow through the rest of this?
Yeah, I don't really think we have a hole.
No, that's it.
No,
Honestly, we can just do the.
you can just.
We
For
can
the-
just do the closing thoughts.
For the
and
people
leave
listening
it.
and the people that don't know that are watching, that was August Bach. Didn't really introduce him when he sat down. He just instantly started talking shit.
Yeah,
So,
no, you gotta just run with it at that point in time.
he's a natural.
So, one thing we didn't discuss yet was like, we'll just go straight to longtails and surface drives. So, like, I don't have any experience with longtails, but I know our boy Kade does a little bit.
You can't even classify that as a longtail, dude. It's a fucking 7-horse motor.
It's still a long tail.
Bro, that thing rips.
It does. It does. I'll
I
go with
mean,
that.
So, like, what are the benefits of having a long tail compared to a surface drive? Was that?
Here, nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing. There's no benefit.
But like in a normal circumstance.
I don't know because I've never used a longtail in a normal like mud motor
God.
circumstance.
That motherfucker has a big ass head.
Yeah, he
These
does.
things are like swimming on me.
I've never used it in like an actual mud situation. I've always just kind of like it's just what I had.
And then I guess, does anybody have a specific brand of a mud motor compared to outboard, and mud motor and outboard brands that they like. Like, obviously for me, it's Mercury. That for outboards, if I'm gonna choose an outboard, it's gonna be a Mercury.
Yeah, for sure.
But for mud motors,
Kind of what he was saying too, with the weeds getting wrapped around the prop. Didn't Mercury come out with like the snout on the lower unit? Doesn't it have like there's no separation between the prop and the housing?
no, the prop actually goes up inside the housing.
Yeah,
on
and
certain models, not all models yet, but on most models, the prop goes into the gear case a little bit, like
Yeah.
a quarter inch.
which is plenty, because that's the whole problem with the old outboards is that there's a gap in between the prop and the housing.
Right.
So naturally shit gets wrapped in there.
Yeah.
But if you have the housing go over the prop, that doesn't happen.
So if you were to choose a mud motor, whether it's between Pro Drive, Gator Tail, or Mud Buddy, which one are you going to run with if you were to buy a motor tomorrow?
If I was to buy a motor tomorrow, I would go with the Gator Tail for sure.
I don't know, those new Mud Buddies, have you seen the new 5400 and
Yeah,
the new tiller handle
They're
came out with?
pretty sick.
They look nice. Obviously, it's the first year they've been out, so
Right.
time will tell how they run.
But you hear a lot less of problems with the Gator Tails than any other one.
Yeah, no, I'm the same boat. If I was to go buy one tomorrow, it would be a Gator Tail.
Yeah.
Just because of the reliability aspect.
Yeah. The full power reverse on the Pro Drive is badass, but
Yeah, no,
and again,
there's Pro Drive has its up and downs. I think there's if you're looking for an all around mud motor, I don't think Pro Drive is there. But if you're looking for something like you want to be able to back up easily,
Yeah.
the Pro Drive's your best option for reverse.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
but the problem is you add more of that shit to the already somewhat complicated system. I mean, that's just more shit that fails.
We never have problems during hunting season. What are you talking about?
Never.
Not one.
Dead batteries, lights going out, you name it. We got it.
Yeah. We've had all the problems.
Dead batteries, no lights, no propane, fucking all of it.
Once again,
Pull cords breaking.
we are all grown men and we have debit cards here, so we can go, or credit cards. You can go buy propane on your credit card for all I care.
My wife checks that.
Before we close things out, I figured we'd open it up to the comments, see if anybody had any questions, comments, concerns on topics we've discussed in the past or even tonight. We'll give it, 2 or 3 minutes here and see if anybody has anything to ask us or wants us to touch on before we kind of keep rolling with the closing thoughts. But it's been a fun podcast. It's probably been one of the more fun ones we've had in a while.
Yeah, I feel like obviously, as you guys could tell, that was a very unplanned guest appearance. He just showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just opens the garage door and says, "Sup, fuckers?"
Yeah. It was a blast.
No, that's good though. Like, I mean, August is a dude that's done it for a long time. Like, he's been around. He's seen a lot of things, and I mean, hunted in a lot of different places, a lot of different circumstances. So it's really good to get his point of view on everything. He is like very much of that old school type hunter still. Like, I mean, and that's how he's always going to be. But that's why we love him. Like, that's what he is. That's why we give him shit still.
The cool thing is too, like, I'm pretty sure he's done it since he's like 10 years old. And now I think he's 50 something. So he's seen a lot of shit and seen all of it come and go too.
Right. He has done it for a long time.
Yeah.
It's always cool to talk to those guys that have done it forever.
Yeah.
We have a question here from Trent Labarge. Hard blinds versus soft blinds. I personally have hunted out of only one soft blind in my life, and it works, but you cannot. To me, my personal opinion, you can't hide them near as well, and they're not near as warm.
No, the hard blind is 10 times warmer for sure.
But if you got a small boat, like I'd say 16-footer and less, a soft blind's your ticket, just because of weight in general.
Yep.
Like you have a pop-up soft blind, you can run that on any size boat, really, and not worry about the weight as near as much as a hard blind. A hard blind's heavy, and wind drag is a big thing too.
Yep. And that's something like we've talked about it before as far as like grassing your blind. I feel like if you do a soft blind, you can get away more with doing just like the synthetic grass to where it's all lightweight shit. And then, I mean, cover up with a little bit of whatever you're sitting in, whether that's grass or willows or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, the soft blind too, like that grass is really easy to put on.
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
Even if you lose some, most spots you hunt, you can get that stuff,
Right.
whether it's cattails or ditch grass or phragmite. and add it to it, and then
Yeah.
and you brush right in.
Yep.
But if I'm gonna pick a hard blind or a soft blind, it's gonna be a hard blind every day just because of warmth and everything else. But they weigh a lot. They can weigh a lot depending on the model you go with. I build aluminum blinds, all aluminum, and they're a lot lighter than the old conduit blinds.
Yeah, for sure.
Jason, we'll touch on it, our go-to shot size, but this will be a topic next week as well. We are going to touch on, we're going to keep the ball rolling on like with the apparel and gear, and then what we have this week, boats and motors and calls. And next week will be ammunition and shotguns and that kind of stuff that we use throughout the year. But my go-to shot size personally is a 2-shot, and I use it for everything, ducks and geese. I don't know if you guys are the same way.
I only use 2-shot as well.
I either shoot a 2 or a 2-4 stack. The 2-4 stacks are
Oh, he's got money. Yeah.
dog. I save those.
Rich.
I save those for the high wind days or the days that I know I'm going to be shooting them at 50.
That's every day.
But no, that's a good question. I mean, that is going to be the topic next week, though, is ammunition and different brands of shotguns. And that's going to be part of it because we wanted to keep kind of that series rolling here.
That should be a really good episode too. I feel like that's
there'll be a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
through that.
If anybody's got anything else, now's your time to comment. Otherwise, I think we'll just keep rolling through our closing thoughts. We only have 3 more weeks of goose hell left in Iowa. It has been a goose season to forget for us.
Dog, I'm starting to think I got 1 more week of it.
Yeah. I mean, there are 3 more weeks of legal goose hunting in Iowa. Now, I won't be hunting 3 more weeks. I have tomorrow and probably Saturday, and then my goose season's over. I'm done with it.
I think I'm gonna just do the same thing. Like Saturday will be my.
I might hunt Tuesday too,
deal.
because I'm gonna be home Tuesday. So if depending on how well we do tomorrow, I may hunt Tuesday still. But
he's lying. After you leave, I'll be able to convince him, get him out.
Oh
just
yeah,
him and I,
oh yeah,
for sure.
Go.
Well, the problem is once he leaves, we'll find a badass feed, and it'll actually be cold enough that you can get in the field, and I'll be like, hey. Thanks for
other than the
trailer
fact
keys.
this whole week is gonna be warm, so that's 1 week I'll be gone because I leave Tuesday. Hopefully, my truck is down.
But I don't count that because I wouldn't be able to hunt this week anyway. I wouldn't be able to hunt until Saturday. We're hunting Saturday regardless.
You're gone the next weekend though.
Yes.
So you can go to the South Zone and hunt. You got 1 more weekend without me.
No, we'll figure it out without him.
Yeah, he's got a turd in his pocket evidently. While we're on the goose hunting topic, we did finally get a date for Goose Wars, and we are in the process of getting our team together, but that is coming up this weekend. I am very much looking forward to that, whether we kill geese or not. Competition's always fun.
No, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and like I'm kind of excited that of the camaraderie that it brings too, and I think that we're going to put together a really good team and have a good time. That was my finger on your ball.
I was like, what the hell are you throwing? Yeah, I agree for sure. And I always think that's a cool thing. Like all of our groups kind of, like we all know each other. So we kind of talk shit all that day and just meeting at that bar and doing the check-in at the end of the day and everybody hanging out and having beers and just chilling. That's honestly the coolest part of Goose Wars to me.
Yeah. The coolest part to me is a part of the 3 of us, and we hunt together almost every single day. But like the days, right? The days that like Tyler's not here and maybe Kade has to work, and then or vice versa, and we venture out and kind of hunt with other people too, and then we bring all of those people together for like one last hurrah at the end of the year too. So where maybe like Tyler hasn't hunted with somebody yet this year that we decide to put on our team, it kind of just brings the whole group together, and I like that.
Yeah, no, we always have a good time, no matter what, whether it's random people going or not. It's fun to bring new people, and it's fun to get somebody that hasn't done it very often out there too. Especially if you get on a good hunt, it'll maybe even get them hooked on it, and they want to do it long term.
Yeah,
and I feel like this year, like knowing it was coming, we kind of saved a little bit more energy than we normally would for that.
I haven't hunted in the past like 3 days. So
exactly.
I'm pretty rested. I'm ready to hunt tomorrow.
Yeah.
Kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty excited to hunt tomorrow. I'm like, you're right. I don't think you could have said it any better. Like, I'm really excited for Goose Wars now. But like when we knew that it was going to happen, like what was it, like a month or two ago?
Yeah.
I've just kind of like been waiting and waiting and waiting for it to set that date to like finally get all this together and actually do it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everybody gave up on it until I texted you guys last night and said, I got the date.
Yeah. Yep.
But no, I think this week everybody goes back to work. I mean, we get one more hunt tomorrow, me and you, and then I go back to work Tuesday, but maybe not till the end of the day. So I might hunt Tuesday morning, but that'll be by myself or maybe some random person.
Some rando in Iowa waterfowlers or what?
You never know. I have been known to put up a post and
I know.
invite random people. And I made a lot of friends that way. And that's how I've met everybody in Iowa, really. I wouldn't know anybody here if it wasn't for probably Iowa waterfowlers, honestly.
Yeah.
So met a lot of people that way. I think that about does it for this week, though. I mean, do you guys got anything else that you want to add here as we close it out?
I don't think so. I feel like we did a better job than normal of just touching on what we had when it was there.
Yeah, no, we covered a lot of stuff tonight.
This is our longest episode yet today. Yep. But I think it's gonna,
for sure.
I think we're gonna have that with doing live streams and people commenting. I think it's gonna help us grow. Look forward to that.
Yeah, for sure.
We do have one more comment that just popped up here. Appreciate it, Hunter. Thanks for joining in tonight. We're gonna wrap this one up. As always, please subscribe on your preferred podcast destination. We're on all of them out there. You name it. Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Podbean, and iHeartRadio. And we do live streams, as we're live right now on Facebook and YouTube. So you can find us on all those. If you don't see us wherever you listen to your podcast at, reach out to us on our Facebook or Instagram. Those are, Facebook is Duckfellas Podcast, and Instagram is at Duckfellas Podcast, _podcast, sorry. Other than that, hopefully you guys kill some geese and everybody has a great rest of the duck season, or goose season. Woo!
Don't shoot any more ducks.
Please.
No more.